Guru Nanak, we are your young Sikhs that stand before you today. We stand before you to request your blessings, your permission to carry the flag of the Sikh nation into a new era, into a new generation. We are the next generation, and with your blessing, we stand before you in service.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. I'd like to introduce you to the 13 pledges that we're going to make, the changes that we're going to make in the first year, and that's our promise to you. We've been quite brave in terms of outlining our pledges this early. Other parties aren't going to be issuing their manifestos for another month and a half. And one of the reasons why we're doing this so early compared to other parties is that we actually want to inspire the guys who actually don't vote. At the moment, only 10,000 normal Sanghats actually make membership out of 40,000 regular Sanghats. So that 30,000 who feel disenchanted with the Gurdwara, we want to inspire them with these 13 pledges. And this is just going to be the tip of the iceberg in terms of changes we want to implement.
The Gurdwara should be very family and child friendly. So we're going to make the toilets better, put loads of fun activities for the kids for when they come here to the Gurdwara.
Once a week we aim to do a kids program in the Gurdwara.
We pledge to have an intro to Sikhi course and a wedding course twice a year.
In the Gurdwara Sahib, we're going to hire a full-time project manager and administrator.
And also a female counsellor who anyone can go to at any time with any issues, and all the issues will be made sure that they're private.
One of the issues that we face in our Gurdwara is that there's a lot of diaries and a lot of papers. What we pledge is we're going to make the Gurdwara as paperless as possible. We're going to have everything will be done on an online system, which will be easy to access and easy to understand for all the sevadars and the Sangat.
Within the first year, we aim to have a website running where you could be able to view all the programs that are running, book account parts online, there'll be live web streaming, donations will be able to be submitted there too.
One of the pledges is to actually do a full audit of the whole Gurdwara, not just finances but resources as well, so we know what we have to work with. What we want to do is make the Gurdwara as watertight as possible, so there's no wastages but everyone gets to use the resources in an equal and fair way.
Every 2 months our sevadars are going to appear in front of all of the Sangat. They're going to explain to the Sangat where they've spent their money, how they've spent their money and what they plan to do in the next 2 months, and then they'll be open for questions from the whole Sangat.
This is all about being transparent and approachable.
There will be a seva notice board, and Sikh charities can put their own donation boxes at the Gurdwara Sahib.
There's going to be free literature for anyone who comes into the Gurdwara. There'll be open days for the public and Sikhi crash courses.
There's going to be a lot of youth programs and a lot of support to universities and Sikh societies that are local to the Gurdwara, and even if they're not local, we'll provide them with literature and also invite them to all the youth events we have.
We pledge to hire a female Kathavajik
and a youth granthi.
Bring a Rag Kirtan teacher who can teach the Rag how it's supposed to be, so we can sing Shabads the way our Gurus wrote them.
Another one of our pledges is we're going to improve the quality of accommodation that our granthis have, and we're going to improve their salaries, so to make them feel welcome and feel part of the community.
We're trying to make the Gurdwara as cashless as possible so that money doesn't get lost, all the money goes straight into an account. We're going to reduce cash transactions. We're also going to look at putting in a money counting machine.
There's going to be a trial of transportation for elderly members of the Gurdwara to get them from where they live to the Gurdwara and back.
We pledge to reduce the costs of account parts and weddings.
The Gurdwara Maryada will not change. We will still follow the Kartak Maryada to the fullest. We're not affiliated with any Jathabandi, any political party in the UK or in India. We're independent and we're inclusive of all.
So Satsangji, you've heard the 13 pledges that the committee is planning to make. Satsangji, all we're asking is for that one chance. One chance for 1 year, allow us to show you what a Gurdwara could be like. We're hoping that if we can just in the first year impress you so much, the next 2-3 years we can make an example for a Gurdwara that the rest of the Gurdwara in this country and all over the world can follow. We all know we need a Gurdwara revolution across the world, but the only way we can do that is by showing people what a Gurdwara could be like. So we ask you this time, for those people that don't make a vote, please come out, make a membership by the 30th of July, and let's make this change that we need in the Gurdwara across this world, starting here with our beloved Southall.
our beinti to you is to actually go out there and register, get your family to register, get your close friends to register, because it's important for you to have a voice. Because otherwise, what will happen is only 100 people will decide on how the Gurdwara runs.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
Guru Nanak, we are your young Sikhs that stand before you today.